Greetings, all players. Today we're going to continue with Duna. We have to get a little bit better cell phone coverage there, set up the Kerbal net access. So let's build a whole new vehicle for that. See if we can get 2 satellites in one. That would be very nice. So to do that, we will filter by mass, pick out the bigger probe, put our usual spinamadooey on there, and a battery. Use a structural part, which would be somewhere. There's the 3 fur. There's the 4 fur. Where's the 2 fur? Should we make it a 3 fur? Hardly ever get to use that part. Yeah, let's use a modded part and see how it works out. And then we're going to have to enclose that in a shell to get up. And then we're going to need our decouplers. X makes it triple. A little ion drive. Some fuel. Make sure you get the xenon. Spinamadooey thingy. And then some batteries. And then probe core. And then we need the survey scanner. That's what we're putting up today. Strut this in. Then we can build our fairing. Oh, they need more power. More power. And then they need communication. I like building fairings. It's fun. I was so amazed the first time I did it. I was like, I didn't know this was possible in video games. You can just make the shape of a mesh thing. Alright. See how big that is? This is just going to Duna, so we're going to scale that down, and then we're going to go back up. Do I want that one? Or do I want... You know what? If we send extra fuel, and that's always good. Because we can use this as a tank depot. So... let's put some decoupler situations here. So we can just get rid of that and then build onto this. So now we just need some smalls down here. It's more than enough fuel to get to Duna, and then keep some. Check my staging here. This thing's gonna need power. Hidden power. Sneaky. Passive panels are always good, just in case. This end needs communication too. But we're gonna put that. Okay, we got power, communication, fuel, engine. Do we need to fix our fairing? Yep, we need to fix our fairing. Hit right click to go back on the fairing if you don't know. Boop. Boop. Call this Duna Kerbal net access. And we'll save. I've been using this scaled up a lot. I really have avoided using it because it's kind of cheaty, but it's kind of nice too. So it's a mod. I'm going to enjoy using it. I'm going to do it. So this only gives us 894 meters per second at 1.63. So let us add some fuel to the sides here. Puts us at 1.18. We put some... Boop. $15 at 1.27. Now that's split up, and it's a little bit more than 15, so that's pretty good. It's like 16 something, almost 17. Just cap it off. Find the right nose cone. Nope. Ooh, we get the pointy ones. Pointy ones are always fun. I don't like that. Let's redo that up here. We can drop these down a little bit. Do I need Subpatrons? Do I need Subpatrons? There we go, just in case. We got the triple aspect going on, something different. Give it a try. Still think it needs a little bit more drag in the ass. So we're going to put these on. So we got power, command and control, fuel, engines. We got everything. I could put passive antennas on these just to make sure if I don't open these up. I think it'll be alright. I'll just remember to open them up before I disembark them. Let's go for it. Loud noise. In 3, 2, 1. Should have put RCS on this. Ready? Stage. That was nice. We're only going 400 meters per second, reaching the middle of the upper atmosphere. I'm going to start going at just a little bit of a tilt. Hopefully we'll hit 500 meters per second in a second. There we go. That's when I'm really stable. App-WAPS is only 44. Orbital speed is only 770 something. We're leaving the atmosphere, or at least the last thick layer of the atmosphere. I think I can extend this. App-WAPS is only 61. I don't know if we got the thrust to weight. Good lord, what's the thrust weight on this? 7? We're definitely going to be lofting. I'm go ahead and pitch up now because we're only at 63. See if we can get our app-WAPS up a little bit before we hit it. I'm going to drop that. That's heavy. That'll help. Gives us 8.4. This thing went up slower than I thought it would. It's a lot of fuel. Hey, Shadowzar, how you doing? I'm just playing Kerbals. Just having a good old time launching my rockets. I don't know if this thing's going to get into orbit. Second stage is way too heavy. Perry app-WAPS is coming down. Oh, and I'm still pitching up. We'll fast forward this a little bit and see how it goes. There we go, we're going back up now. take it up to 101. 101. Thrust rate is 1.3 now, so much better. We're about to have orbit. There we go. F5, quick save. Let's see if our orbit is round enough to give us a Duna. $371 days. Get our sneakies alert going. Quick save again, because we have our maneuver node. And I have to think about whether I just want to fast forward time now. We have 382 meters per second delta V. Our burn's going to take us 1083.9 delta V. And it's probably going to take us less than 1,000 to stop, probably like 600. So we should have plenty of fuel there. I don't have any other plans for any other launches. I could save this and put something else up in the air. And then fast forward and do a double launch. That's a bit much. I already got 3 craft on this one rocket here. Can't set Duna as target for some reason. So we'll click that off, set as target, and then create our node again. And we'll just fast forward. And hopefully we'll have enough power. Yep, power is going up and down. Great. Turn SAS off. We'll just wait a year or however long it is. Gives their laboratories time to build up their science. By the time we get to Duna, we'll have 500 science ready for us. It's a long ass time warp. 70 days. 60 days. Yeah, better time warp is a dangerous mod. How you doing? First time chatter. It, it can seriously mess me up. So we'll just do it the good old-fashioned way. I'm only using two mods right now. I have tweak scale, and I'm using a planetary parts pack. Delete and close. This is my rocket. We have a little triple delivery going to Duna. SAS. Set to maneuver. Start burn in 40 seconds. It'll be a 1 minute burn, so we can start now. 30 seconds beforehand, 30 seconds after. Halfway through our burn. Naboon's not in the way for once. We're close. I think I went a bit far. I don't know. Let's go interplanetary and do a correction. We got more than enough fuel. There we go. We can use Ike to slow down if we want. Or we can drop off our satellite right there. We won't have enough delta V to drop off our satellite there. We need to set our orbit first because it's just a little thrust to weight ion thingy thing. All right, fast forward to this warp. It's 124 meters per second we need. We still have 2,730 delta V. What's slowing me down? What's the time clock doing? No, we want to go here. Thank you, time clock. I'm going to drop the thrust on our motor back here. There's your line. This is a sandbox game. You make up your own little adventures. Right now, the adventure that I'm setting upon is populating each of the planets in the game with three Kerbals, a scientist, an engineer, and a pilot at each body. See, I got one at this moon right here. Eventually, I'm going to put one in Duna itself. But it's a whole solar system to explore. You build your own rockets, airplanes. There are other moons with atmospheres, so you can put an airplane on a rocket and fly it on a different planet. You make up your own challenges mainly. There is a career mode, but they just tell you things to do. I'd like to make up my own plot, you know. Career mode does help the first time you're playing through the game because it introduces you to all the parts slowly and gives you an idea of how to get into orbit and where to go and what to do. But yeah, I visited Eve already. I've gotten on Eve and I've almost gotten off of Eve, but that's the last big challenge I can't seem to do. I got a rocket built where the last stage is ions, and it's just got three little seats on it. And it's just trying to get at the last part of the atmosphere with ions, but it just isn't enough. Eve is a beast. And you don't get that much science from Eve, because it's not far away. You're better off, for if you're playing for science points, go to Joule. It's a lot more science points. All right, where was I? We're gonna fast forward and do our capture burn. Let me give a quick save. F5 is quick save. Oop. Yeah, Shadows are. This game is highly addictive, man. You gotta play it a few times. Yeah, each one of these satellites has to do a huge inclination change because they got to be polar satellites. When I'm coming in, I got to do my burn at the equatorial. So, yeah. I want to keep it equatorial because it's a big gas tank. I'm going to have a bunch of fuel in it that I could use to hop on and off the surface with a different craft. Here we come. There we are. We have power, we have communication. That is wonderful. This will help us get better cell phone coverage everywhere too, because all these are little relays. Doop. And hopefully the relay I have here close to Duna is strong enough to pick up these little relays. We're burning. Yeah, I haven't used Copernicus yet, where you can go to other stars. That sounds like one hell of a mod. I think Copernicus is like the base mod you need to add planets. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. So hopefully we're far enough. Now I'm going to bring it down a little bit. That way we're staying away from Ike here. Yeah, this is the interplanetary parts pack, or whatever. It's the triple So I had to do everything triple. I got all my docking ports on triple in this craft too. So here is the real test of my communication system, whether I can launch one of these and it still have communications. If not, I need to send a bigger dish closer. Here's my decoupler. 3, 2, 1. And we have signal. And go just a little bit normal, just so I can avoid the craft. The mothership. And then I'm going to go prograde because we're going to Ike. I don't know why I can't set it as target, but okay. Well, that's almost perfect. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Warp over to Ike and hope we don't lose power. Uh, it's mainly a PC game, but you can play it on Xbox, I think. But it's really crap on Xbox. The controls are extremely difficult to deal with. PC is the way to go. Alright, we're going to go retrograde right here so that we can get captured. And then inclination changes are always easier further away from the body. So we're going to come out here and we're going to do our polar burn, which will be normal right over here. That little button. Hit that button, it swings you around to your normal marker, which is north pretty much. And then you can alt time warp up a little bit. You can get it for free a lot of times, but you can get it on GOG, you can get it on Steam, you can get it uh, on a lot of things. It's got 3 DLCs to it, and a lot of times you'll find um, promotional deals where like Twitch will give it away sometimes. So I think it was one of their free games one month. But yeah, definitely a must-have game in your portfolio, especially if you like building. If you like building games, this is because you can build mining outposts where you mine the friggin' planet for resources. You can get mods so you get different resources like uranium and stuff like that. You have uranium reactors on your ships. It's pretty freaking cool. There's so many mods for this game. It's unbelievable. It's not like modding create with Creation Kit. You gotta like actually know how to code things if you want to make mods for this. Except for like retextures, that's really easy. You can make a flag mod and make a whole bunch of your own custom flags really easily in this game. And that's barely even considered a mod in this game. That's like normal. All right, we are in position, folks. Let's get our survey scanner going on. See if I have full power. I'm going to wait till I have full power to do the scan, because the scan's a little bit intense. I'm not really building up. There we go. Now the purpose of the performing the orbital survey. Why wouldn't it let me do it? It's to find the ore. Cannot transmit data, but you have a connection right here. Cannot transmit science. This is their laboratory. Your signal strength to carbon is not good. Let's see if we can transmit science. We have 599 or 499 science. Stop my research to transmit so that I don't run out of electricity. Hey, what's up? How are you? The egg coroner? Like, okay. I totally butchered your name. Sorry. 38%. %. We can time warp and then it'll go faster. 100%. Start my research again because you still have 583 data aboard. We can easily get more with that mamba jamba. So let's go back to our original mission here. I think I'm getting control from the Kerbal aboard that, the pilot aboard that ship. I don't think I'm getting a good connection back to K, the Kerbal Space Center. Alright, we'll just go normal out here. No, we want to go anti-normal out here. We're pretty much going to want to try and see this moon the whole time because that's where relay is. Activate my little ion engine there. This is their great big inclination change. And then I'm going to drop my orbit down some too. I think my periaps is still a little bit high to do this scan. You have to be so close to the planet. Blah, blah, blah. that's pretty good. I'll stop it there. And retrograde to about there. Burn retrograde to bring down our apoaps. Put a satellite real close to here. I can't believe we don't have a good connection to it. Alright, what's our reading is 374 by 340. Not very round, but we might be able to get the survey in. Form orbital survey. Range comm device when vessel cannot transmit data. No usable in-range. So basically, I gotta get this satellite over there. I thought it was close enough to Eve, but I really gotta go to Eve with it. We're almost gonna run into it over here. Check that out. That's good enough. I can work it from there. I'm gonna drop a quick save because I haven't done that in a while, in case the game crashes. So far, we really haven't had any reverts. No reverts. No regrets. Coming in retrograde, but it doesn't matter. We'll warp there. Take half a year. Just so my friggin' network's in alignment. Sometimes it's green, see? Should be green to Duna. Yep, we just need to set up a medium relay network around Eve. And I think that'll actually take care of Duna too. It's a slow drama, man, this game. It's cool as hell. Especially when stuff starts blowing up. We'll go retrograde. Do our capture burn. And then I want to keep it on the edge of the system. So I'm going to warp out here. Okay, we got full strength now. We're in a safe orbit on the outer solar system here. The outer system. Alright, shut down the engine. Then we'll see if we can do our transmission now. So that was just my one thing I wanted to do. Like I said, man, this game comes out free or on sale all the time. Don't buy it at full price. You can get it real cheap. Sales are like 80% off on Steam sometimes. I'll try and put it on your wish list, and they'll remind you when it comes in, when it goes on sale. Perform orbital survey. All right, there it goes. Now watch see how the planet lights up. Tells you where to land to mine your ore. You can change this cutoff. It might be in this map too. Where's the planet? Where's the moon? Hello, moon? Oh, there you are. How did I miss that? You have a cutoff here. This will really highlight where the ore spots are. See, that's a great spot. And then a little moon like this is a great spot to mine your ore and get fuel out. Let's get our survey going on here. Perform orbital survey. There we go, mission accomplished. That's what we wanted to do. I'm going to go to the mothership here and put this in a more stable orbit, a little bit lower. Yeah, I have over 3,000 hours in the game. I paid full price for it, and I do not regret it one bit. I would throw more money at them if they put out another DLC, or if they just fixed KSP2. I was dumb enough to buy that game when it was early access. Don't get KSP2 at all, man. It's horrible. what's Duna's rotational speed? It might tell you on the survey scanner. Look, you can go to the Kerbal net access on this probably. Kerbal access. See? Now only I got my cell phone network set up on Kerbin. I also got the the waypoint maker, so I can figure out where the best place to land is, and then put a little flag there. With this thing, it's friggin' awesome. Refresh, refresh, and then you can set this to refresh every so often. Yeah, the devs are messing up a lot of good games these days. They put stuff out too early and talk about it too early. Get the game mostly finished before you start talking about it. That way you don't put it out too early. See, if we get another ship up here, we can dock with it right here. I don't need this anymore. This is just space junk. I'm just holding on to it. Yeah, the overlay is awesome. That way you can tell, I wouldn't want to land here if I want ore. So I built a craft, got it to orbit, got it to Duna, put my crafts in orbit on the moon of Duna, which is Ike. Set up, and then I had to get my relay closer because my cell phone coverage wasn't too good. I was T-Mobile, now I'm Verizon. And we're all good. The next thing I need to do is really fix up my relays. For my relays, what I need to do is get 3 of them in orbit, the same orbit as Eve, and then my inner solar system will be good. And then I'll put another medium network out here, and then I put 3 relays out here that are the long range ones, and hopefully that will take care of all of the coverage for the whole solar system. We'll be good to go. And our next planetary target's going to be Eve. We'll go in and then we'll go out. So next time I play, we'll set up Eve and scan that for resources. Eve has a moon too, right? Yeah, it has a moon. Which is Gilly. So we're going to want to send the same craft that we just sent here. And then this is a hard-ass planet to get to because the inclination changes so much. But we did a big time warp, so we have to go back to the lab, transmit the science there, then go to the other 3 labs, transmit their science, and then check my science points, and then we'll end the day. We're back at 500. Transmit science. I should have hopped over to Kerbin and milked my labs. They've been sitting idle. There we go. Back to Kerbin. How much Delta V do I foresee for Eve? I think it takes 8,000. I have to look on the chart. Clean experiments, transmit science. And we'll find the next. Yeah, he's pretty much out of science. Need to bring him some science. Maybe that's what another thing we'll do next. So we'll make a little ion craft that brings data from here to there. Because this guy's pretty much out of science too. I think Minimus had quite a bit left in it though. I could transmit science. $358. Not bad. Alright, let's see what our total is. Back at the Space Center. We are up to 4,235.5 science. I think that's pretty good. We'll drop a save, just because we can. Save number 3. Day number 5 or something like that. That's alright. Alright kids, tune in next time. I might stream later on today. I got plenty of time. If not, I'll try and find some time tomorrow. We'll continue this episode. I hate to go all weekend without streaming, but, you know. Hey. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm going to end this train.